believe in the great responsibility of our business. And it is precisely in the first sustainability report of 2016 that we tell of challenges, goals and objectives that are not always translatable into numbers and profit, as they are represented by essential ethical, social and environmental values to embark on a conscious and responsible sustainability path. We believe the success and legitimization on the market can only be achieved by guaranteeing the protection of the environment and the respect of the rights of all stakeholders, because the added value of our activity is to create shared value. And to do all this requires transparency, dialogue and attention to people, faces, identities with which the company in everyday life relates, builds and produces. We simply need commitment. €36.6 million is the value of production for 2016 only. We have invested €41 million, up 17.3% compared to 2014. We generated economic value of €35.3 million, a slight increase compared to the previous year. And we have distributed over 32 million to stakeholders. In particular, over 20 million suppliers, with 2 million suppliers in Abruzzo, representing 50% of the key ones. More than 90% of our workers are employed permanently. And we dedicated more than 1,182 hours of training to them, because a skilled workforce means gratification for workers and a consequent positive impact on business results. Equal to zero is the number of disputes from 2014 to today. A sign of this too of a dialogue with our employees and with the different trade union representatives. In the same 3-year period, the accident rate was reduced by 85.3%, the severity index fell by 96.2%, and the number of occupational diseases was equal to zero. The rate of absenteeism decreased by 16%. To date, 4,399 suppliers collaborate with us, of which 100 are key, whose loyalty is also consolidated through first-party audit and written declaration by suppliers of respect for human rights, all in line with our model of organization, management and control and the code of ethics adopted since 2008. We have always been committed to improving customer satisfaction, which today stands at 85%, with percentages higher than those of 2015, which stood at 82%. €200,000 were earmarked for socially useful activities in 2016 because a company is socially responsible if it generates wealth also for the community, with projects to support culture, sport and solidarity, which we decree with scrupulous procedures aimed at respecting the traceability and transparency of disbursements and loans. The reduction of the environmental impact of the Deco activities is a fundamental objective of being a company operating in the integrated cycle of waste and renewable energy. Specifically, from 2015 to 2016, the total consumption of electricity used in our offices were reduced by 1,000 megawatts. The result of the particular attention paid to monitoring consumption, optimizing them, and the constant energy diagnosis we perform. Furthermore, in total, the direct consumption of electricity from renewable sources was 7%. The green energy we produced in 2016 was 13,351 megawatts, the equivalent of the energy needs of 5,086 families. The CO2 emissions avoided thanks to our production of clean energy was 8.227 terawatts. With regard to the only biological mechanical treatment, our core business is over 246 tons of waste entering in 2016. More than 41% is transformed into secondary solid fuel, with a landfill of only the remaining 35%. In addition, direct and indirect emissions were reduced, thanks above all to investments made to improve the production of CSS and the partial renewal of the vehicle fleet. In the year 2016, we increased green purchases, a larger increase compared to 2015. In parallel with the internal reduction of paper consumption carried out through a targeted policy of sensitization. With the aim of constantly improving our environmental performance, we have continued to develop research and partnership activities, as well as obtaining certifications and accreditations. As part of the 4th edition of the 2017 EMIS Italia Prize, organized by S.p.A and the Eco-Label and Eco-Audit Committee, on May the 4th, 2017, we were awarded the 2016 Most Effective Communication Environmental Declaration. These are the results of our 2016 financial statements, from which we thank management, workers, shareholders, suppliers and customers, because in grasping the objectives achieved, the foundations are laid for the logic of an increasingly sustainable future development.